Good afternoon, students. This is Dr. Terry Webb, the Assistant Dean of Counseling and Psychological and Student Accessibility Services of the Metropolitan Campus of Cuyahoga Community College. I'm going to talk to you today for a minute about Black history and how you are on the precipice of making Black history yourself. By you choosing to enroll in college and achieve some type of degree or certification or some credential, you're establishing a moment in Black history. Even to today, there are a tremendous amount of people who are Black and brown who are not embracing the tenets of higher education. And I congratulate you for going out and embracing education and achieving and pushing through and persevering to achieve the education that you desire to go out and live the life that you so deserve. And today I want to walk with you on a little journey, a brief one, because this will not be long. But I want to share with you some things about myself and Black history. I grew up indigent in inner city Cleveland, growing up in the suburbs between 79th and Kinsman and 93rd and Kinsman. And then as we moved up, we moved to 99th off Kinsman. So I've spent most of my life in inner city on the blessed south side of Cleveland. I started school at Anton Gradina, and I ended up ending school in Cleveland at John Adams High School. So I'm familiar with this neighborhood, and I'm familiar with the tenets of poverty and everything else. Not saying that everybody has to be poor, but I wish that I had never had been poor. But I do know this, I'm one of a whole lot of kids. I do believe the rumor is 17 of my father. Not quite sure of all, and some of you know what I'm talking about. Of my mother and father, there were 11. So I'm the only one at this time that had earned a college credential before they were 30 years old. I earned mine. I left high school. I was thinking about going to the military. It didn't work out. Then I went to college and I finished there, got a job, went back, got a master's, went back later on, and now I have a doctorate in behavioral health from Grand Canyon University. So I want to talk to you today about how to achieve the goals in life that you want. Some things that come to mind first are some quotes by some famous Black people in America and African Americans. And one that really sticks in my mind a lot when I'm talking is by Dr. Mae Jemison, the first African American female astronaut. She said, "Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations." Oh my God, please do not let what other people think about you. Do not let what other people say about you. Do not limit yourself by what other people are telling you that you are. You can rise to any occasion that you want. You can accomplish anything that you want in life, and you can climb any mountain. You can go as high as you want to. But your imagination must be dictated and mandated and orchestrated by you, and networking yourself with people who are pouring life into you and telling you that things are possible and willing to walk with you on the journey to achieve greatness. See, there are two types of people in the world: those you need to walk away from and those you need to walk with. Do not allow someone else's limited vision to impede you going forward in your life. Then I have another one. This is a personal favorite because I had a chance to meet her, by Susan Taylor. She said, "Whatever we believe about ourselves and our ability comes true for us." I myself know that I was relegated to all type of verbal castigation by my mother. I've been belittled and berated so much by her that it's almost impossible for anybody to say anything to me that's going to upset me or actually even hit me in any kind of way where I'm even the least bit irritated. Because she abused me so much verbally growing up and sometimes physically knocking me around, but sometimes I deserved that. I'm not going to say I didn't. But the thing about it is that what we believe about ourselves, and I know that this is a point of consternation with a lot of people because in our community, we've been relegated to be led to believe that we should not believe high of ourselves, or we should not actually go out and pump ourselves up. I say, whatever you believe you can become, you can become. I didn't think I was going to make it to the age of 25. Now I'm more than twice that, even though I look 27, 28 years old. Let me have that one. But you have to believe you're going to win. You have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe that all obstacles and hurdles can be bypassed. All of them can be surmounted. And if you can't walk over them, sometimes you got to walk through them. Sometimes you got to go under them. But you have to believe that you deserve it. You have to believe that you can walk away from somebody in an abusive relationship that's bullying you down to go somewhere to be brought back up. You have to believe in your ability. Everybody can't dunk a basketball, but everybody can hold one. Everybody can play the game. Everybody might not be the greatest, but anything you want to do, if you're willing to commit the time, effort, and energy, you can excel at it. Anybody can excel at anything that they're willing to put the time, effort, and energy in. And another quote by Langston Hughes: hold fast to your dreams. For if dreams die, life is broken winged bird that cannot fly. If you have the dream of owning your own business, if you have the dream of establishing a daycare, if you have the dream of becoming an educator, if you have the dream of becoming an engineer, if you have the dream of becoming a surgeon, if you have the dream of becoming some great new inventor, if you have the dream of becoming this person that designs cars that can fly just by you thinking, if you have the desire to design this clothing that we can walk through mud and snow and it never gets dirty and all the dirt repels and it conforms to your body no matter how you may expand or retract, you might be the person that this is talking to. Because if you ever give up on your dreams and allow someone to limit your vision and your imagination, it impacts what you believe about yourself and your ability. Don't ever give up on your dreams. There is no dream too big. There is no dream that is not worth achieving if it is your dream. You have the full right to dream, dare to dream, and go out every day as if you're working towards this dream. To go out and work to this dream. And in the process of this dream, align yourself with people and processes that can guide you to this dream. That's what BAC does. The Black American Council has a host of dedicated individuals that may have walked where you walked, lived where you lived, and overcome insurmountable obstacles in order to achieve the academic credentials, the career success, the academic success, and most of all, many of us are business owners and we are successful at them, all because we dared to dream, we believed in our ability to overcome, and we did not let the limited sight of those around us, and oftentimes those individuals are those that are closest to us. They're our relatives, they're our friends, and oftentimes they're toxic and don't even know it because they're so short-sighted, because all they can do is see. See, sight is the byproduct of an organic process of your eyes working, but vision is being able to see what has not manifested yet. You need to have the vision to know that you can imagine anything and see yourself at the top of the mountain and stop seeing yourself climbing the mountain. And you have to believe in yourself that if you don't have the skill set, that you will go out and get the skill set, which is why I applaud you for enrolling in school to go out and achieve your dreams. Hold fast to them. Don't become the broken winged bird that cannot fly, that's dependent on every system in America to help it get to where it needs to be. And if those systems ever fold, this broken winged bird can't even survive. And you know what? Muhammad Ali, to wrap this up, said something that I've always held on to. He who is not courageous enough to take risk will accomplish nothing in life. If you are worried about failure, then you've already failed. You have failed so much in your life so far that you are not qualified to do anything if you're willing to take that first step. We all didn't know how to walk. We fell down. We learned how to walk. We all didn't know how to ride a bike. Some of us have learned how to ride a bike with or without the training wheels. Many of us have learned how to dance. Some of us still don't have rhythm, even though there's black and brown in our blood. Many of us have learned how to drive, and some of you have torn up quite a few cars, a garage, or stairs, or something that you've hit. But guess what? You're still driving. Many of you have engaged in relationships with losers. And you know what? You've lost a lot. But guess what? You're involved with another one who might not be as bad of a loser, but they might still be a loser. You want to know why you're still running with losers? Because you dared not to dream that you could do better. And you didn't believe that you deserved better because you were limited by the imaginations of other people being projected in you, leading you to believe that you deserve the individual that you're with when they're down here and you're up here and you're even trying to go higher. So be courageous enough to take risks. Enroll in school. Continue in school. You can work while you're going to school. Many of us work while we're in school. I remember in school, to finish school, I went to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, got off at 10, rode my bike up the hill. I was in shape then and I had muscles. I rode my bike up the hill. I went to class, was in class for 4 hours, went home, ate a little something, took a little nap, got up, studied, and got ready to go back to work again the next day. You do what you have to do for a short amount of time so you can enjoy everything that you've done for an extended amount of time. Young people, never let anybody, anywhere, limit you. in how good or how great you can become. You are worthy of anything that you desire. Align yourself with people and systems and processes so that you can reach for that higher height, so that you can demand the things that you're entitled to in a manner that people will be inclined to give them to you because you have prepared yourself. And I celebrate you for Black History this month. Because of you, we're able to have programs like this. Because of you, we'll be able to one day hear on the stage or announce on the stage that such and such, Kareem Williams, Associate of Arts, Kareem Williams, Associate of Science, Raquisha Jones, Bachelor of Science, William Brown, Masters of Science, Conrad Hilton, Doctorate of Education, Doctorate of Physics. You can do anything you want to do if you're willing to persist and learn from the trajectory of our ancestors in this culture and this country who were willing to walk, who dared to dream, who fought to be free, who were courageous enough to stand up against the oppression in this country and be willing to even sometime put their life on the line. And because of their desire and their drive and their focus and their commitment to excellence and daring to dream and not be limited by masses' whip or potential threats, that you are now able to pursue an education in this country. You are now able to work most jobs and receive equal pay. You are now able to live in communities where at one time was redlined and you were not even allowed to even cross that line. So I tell you today, don't ever sell yourself short. Don't ever give up on yourself. And don't ever think that you're not worthy to achieve greatness in any aspect, any way, shape, or form in your life. You are Black history in the making, and continue to make it. And if you ever have any doubts, call us in BAC. We're here for you.